start in English and we'll get to French. Go ahead.
I know you're usually even keel about every game you're going to play, but this was your first playoff game. What was today, waking up, getting ready, was anything different about today for you?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, it is obviously different. But we've been really good in the regular season. So we had no reason to act differently or do anything different. In terms of tactics, the sport aspect of it is different because we had more time to prepare. And we're going to have to play it 4 times in a row, but that's it.
Hey, Vic. Oh, over here. Sorry, I'm hiding in the back. Why did Vassell get to bang the drum at the end? Is that, I don't know if that's your choice all the time or if he just grabbed it, but what was the thinking behind that?
It's not my choice, but that was my suggestion for sure. It was a little weird that he didn't get to do it in the regular season.
Was it reflective of the game he had to?
Of course. We always try to put the spotlight on the ones who deserve it.
Vic, you grabbed a rebound towards the end of the first quarter and into the play at the other end of the court. When did you know during a play like that that's going to be a special play? And were you planning on going the whole way through?
I don't remember. Was that a 2 or a 3?
It was a dunk. We went coast to coast. Around your back a couple times, maybe.
Yeah. I have to look again.
On a different note, did you hear from Timmy or David today?
No, not yet. No. It was, I mean, I heard the crowd when they went on the camera. It was so tough.
Tough, why?
I mean, it's so cool. It's the loudest the fans got outside of the game, you know, the game moments. And just seeing these two courtside and the recognition they get from the fans, amazing.
After the game was over, you did your post-game interview. You were like about to head to the tunnel, but then you saw Fox and you waited for him. But why is it important for you to make sure that you wait and walk off with them?
Because nobody walks alone, and I mean it's all natural. It would have done the same thing for me. It's not much.
Yeah, Vic, some of the guys have been saying just how much fun you guys have been having together, you know, and you know, obviously you guys have done a lot this year and a lot of firsts, like Coach was saying, but you know, when you have a team like this trying to make a run, you know, how beneficial is it to have that fun in between the work and on everything else that goes into this?
Oh, yeah, I mean, totally necessary, and I think it takes good teams and makes them great teams, you know. If we have all this positivity, you know, of the court, it's something that can make us play above our level when we get to the court.
Hey, Vic, I know you were expecting the physicality of this game, but seemed like Portland was being extra physical. It seemed like you sort of thrived on that. Were you expecting that and playing off of that?
Of course, it's their identity. It's something to be expected, and it's also to be expected that they will double up on that in the next games. But we're ready.
There was a moment in a timeout in the fourth quarter after guys were getting a little maybe frustrated with the officiating, talking to them a little bit, and you grabbed the guys together and had something to say to them. What was the message you were trying to give your teammates in that moment?
Really, I didn't even say anything about the refs in this moment. I was just seeing that we had a few extra seconds to discuss about the tactics, because it was our ball. I wanted to avoid that when we get to inbound the ball, we look at the coach and wonder what we're doing. So we get together and decided and prepared.
Victor, what was it like seeing the crowd all in for this game, wearing their shirts, and just the atmosphere, and how long did it take for you to settle into that atmosphere tonight?
It's great to see this many people wear their shirts. I love the animation when they say, wear your shirt. Yeah, you should absolutely wear your shirt if you're coming to the game. But Nah, the first time I stepped on the court, even for warm-ups, I felt the atmosphere was different. Everybody's ready. I mean, the fans were ready. It's probably the most excited I've seen this arena.
You guys all came in the black suits.
Yeah.
Victor, what was the story behind that?
That's Kelly. Happy birthday, by the way. He took the initiative to make us all wear the same thing. That was good. It's a good team thing.
Back to Devin, he had those 2 blocks. They were making that run in the third. He has those 2 blocks. He had 8 straight points.
Yep.
Is that the kind of all-around effort you guys have come to expect from him?
Oh, yeah. Even though we expect it, it's still super impressive. And, I mean, we want to acknowledge that. Like, it's big time. That block was really amazing, the chase down. And other plays like this, some of them that don't appear on the stat sheet, it's super valuable. And it just shows that he embraces the culture, the game plan, everything, 100%.
Vic, you went back here again. You've obviously gotten to spend some time with Tim and David, and I know Pop was at practice the other day. What do you feel the weight of just those legends in the building, or those guys, putting their arms around you, and what this means to this franchise and all of them?
I wouldn't say weight, no. I would say it feels safe. It feels like if you trip, there's a lot of hands that are ready to catch you. So it's from day one, it's felt that way.
Victor, est-ce qu'on prépare un match de play-off et une série de play-off différemment de la saison régulière? Et ce que je veux dire par là, c'est même dans l'attitude, parce que là j'ai l'impression que tu es un peu plus renfermé, plus dans ton match, encore dans ton match, ou encore focalisé sur le match de mardi. Est-ce que c'est un peu le cas?
Là, je suis juste fatigué après la muscu, là, c'est tout. Non, ça se prépare vraiment différemment. On a eu pas mal de jours pour se préparer, et il y a des thèmes spécifiques chaque jour d'entraînement. Et ça ressemble un peu à chaque match qu'on avait chaque semaine en France. La préparation, on a une semaine pour se préparer. On connaît un peu tout de Portland.
Tu viens de parler un petit peu de la différence dans la préparation des matchs de play-off par rapport à la régulière, mais dans les faits à chaud, juste après le match, là, qu'est-ce que tu as senti de différent pendant le match, que ce soit tactiquement, dans l'impact physique peut-être, dans ta manière d'aborder les choses?
Tout le monde connaît les plays de tout le monde. Très peu d'erreurs tactiques des deux côtés. C'est vraiment différent. Donc c'est un jeu on le ressent assez renfermé par moment. Mais voilà, c'est là qu'il faut faire des efforts en plus. Et ce sera depuis, je pense que au fur et à mesure que la série avancera, ce sera une bataille de coachs.
Thanks, Vic.
Thank you.
We're done in here. We'll open the locker room for Tier 1. We'll get Fox and...
Let's talk now a little bit more about Victor Wembanyama's record-setting evening. In the play-by-play era, he becomes the highest-scoring first-half performer in a postseason debut. I think I got that right. 21 points in the first half. Then his 35 points overall mark a Spurs record for the most points in a debut in the playoffs in Spurs history. And then a final note, he also becomes the only player in NBA history with at least 35 points and 5 made threes in a playoff debut. Antonio Daniels, it started from the beginning. The pressure was on. The lights were as bright as they've been in his career. He delivered at every turn. What'd you see from Wemby?
Look how he got him, Lauren. That's what's impressive, right? Look how he got these points. We're talking about a guy that's 7'4", that crosses half court and is in range. And then if you press up on him like Denny Avdia did, then he spins and he goes to the rim and uses that 7'4", 7'5" frame to finish at the front of that rim. What's so impressive about him? Obviously, we can talk about what he brings defensively. But look at where they're giving him this basketball. And when he rolls to the rim, he's 7'5". So as a guard, all I have to do is throw that ball to Jerry West on one side of the backboard or to the American flag on the other side of the backboard and allow him to go get it. The way that he gets his points at that size, we've never seen anything like this before. We've seen a lot of guys that are incredibly skilled, that can score in a multitude of ways. But we never seen guys 7'4", 7'5", shooting fadeaway threes out of bounds to his left, out of the corner, like we saw out of this young man tonight.
Not only was he hitting threes, he was deeply efficient. 5 for 6 from long range, 13 for 21 overall. He also had 5 rebounds. He had 2 blocks. He finished at a +4 in his 33 minutes. Antonio, what else are we going to see from him as this series continues, as perhaps the Trailblazers are able to make some adjustments, but the defense is going to ratchet up as the series continues as well? What do you expect from Wemby as his first playoff run starts to roll along?
See, this is what makes the San Antonio Spurs so dangerous, because Wemby doesn't have to do this every night. He doesn't have to do this. It's great that he did this in his playoff debut. And Lauren, you just went over some of the historic numbers that he made. But in the next game, he doesn't have to be this efficient, right? Because this is what makes him so great. He can be just as impactful without the points on the defensive side of the floor. That's the big thing about Victor Wembanyama. We can't forget about De'Aaron Fox, right? We can't forget about Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle and some of these other guys that are running alongside